Yeah.
I was like, you gonna take a nap now, Smitty? It's like that's.
Hell no. Not me.
What? No, don't leave site. I didn't say. Why would I do that? It didn't kick me, did it? No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
It was like trying to for a second. I was like,
Maybe.
how dare you?
Wait, did I kick? Maybe I closed my thing. Why do I still
Mhm.
hear myself?
I don't hear you.
I only hear one of you as well.
Okay. Posting it inside Blue Sky for the very first time.
Ew.
Posting in Twitter, posting in Threads.
So we are changing days, right? In the near future, but just for today, we were early, or are we gonna do this time on Saturdays?
Nah, I'm liking this. Do you like it, Smitty?
I mean, it definitely works for my schedule that I
Yeah.
have now. Because I mean, moving forward, this is going to be my schedule.
And it's like, and then right now, and then what's gonna suck that if we did do it on Monday. Okay, I am picking something up. I don't know what I'm picking up, but yeah. So like when but on Monday, um,
Question.
Monday through Friday, it's going to be a 9 to 5 for me. So I can't. It's going to be. It would be a trick. It would be too much, especially after work.
I'm gonna mute my mic. Let me know if you still hear yourself. So I'm gonna tap the top of my microphone in just a sec, and then do a check to see if it's me. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Check, 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 check. No, it's not you.
Got it.
All right. I will do me.
Oh, sorry. Do it again. I was reading. What's up, Seven Figure? Sorry, Seven Figure posted something on the
Now
chat. How
he
you doing,
wants
man?
you to do your check again to make sure it's not Smitty.
Bendy, can you say something again?
He muted himself so you could do the check
Oh, I'm
to
doing
make
it, but I
sure.
can't. Yeah, I mean,
Are you still hearing
yeah,
yourself? That was the
I'm not
question.
here. Oh, I'm not hearing myself.
What about now?
Testing, testing, testing. No. Okay, I don't know what the heck is that I am hearing,
Weird.
but it is driving me insane. Okay, so did I post it? Are we on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch? Let me make sure.
Booty.
Booty, booty, booty. You picking up what I'm putting down? I am picking up
Rocking
what you're
every
putting down,
way.
Seven Figures. How you doing? Yeah, I think the afternoon is gonna be it's good for me too, dude. Like I didn't know how your sleep schedule was gonna be like, Smitty, because the night before, but I'm assuming are you I mean if you're good enough for it then
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I don't
I don't.
Good talk.
You're right.
sorry. I started no, that's gonna fuck me if I do that. Sorry. You know I got Infinite again on Snap.
Oh, you got an infinite? Nice.
Okay, finally, dude. Got there again.
It only took
So
you
good.
1 year and 2 months.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna try to stay up on it
Did
this
you
time.
see Did you see that Discord is giving away a free card if you
I did.
did you do
Yeah.
it?
I haven't yet. No,
I'm
I
sorry,
just saw
Discord
it
is
today.
doing what now?
Yeah, they do these things like Twitch does now, but it's like rewards if you play a game, but you have your Discord tied to whatever the game you're playing. Then
Oh.
they give you some small stuff, some
I
sweet
thought you said a
swag.
car, and I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, they give you a 1988 Volkswagen Scirocco. That's what they do.
Is that an actual car?
That is an actual car.
I've never heard of that. Sorry, my eyelashes are driving me crazy. Because I washed my face.
You have never heard of a 1988 Volkswagen Scirocco?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
That's the year I was born, though, so. But yeah, no, I've never.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know how to spell that to look up what it looks like. God damn it.
The only reason why I know how to spell it is because that was the name of a Gundam in one of the Gundam shows from back in the day.
It was the name of a Gundam? No, what now?
It was one of the Gundams was called a Scirocco, and I was like, that's the only reason why I know how to spell that car.
Wait, what's that from? Because I have
That's fantastic.
that
It
reference.
isn't it?
That in that reference, it sounds familiar.
I don't know which gun. I don't remember the Gundam series,
Oh, okay.
but it had to have been during that time, maybe 8.3 or I don't know. Destiny. There's so many. I don't know. No, it could be Destiny.
Did you check out any of Daima?
Yeah, I have. It's kind of slow.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them start out slow.
I spelled that so wrong.
Yeah. Are you trying to look up the Volkswagen
phonetically?
Scirocco?
Yeah, it's spelled SCIROCCO.
Yeah.
I spelled it SHARAKO. Nope. Nope. I went very phonetic with it, and that was not the way to go.
Just do like what's called Hot Girl. It's like SCIR. You know?
SHAROKO. We want a Volkswagen Scirocco.
See, there you go.
Dude, I love
Volkswagen. Give me money for advertising. There you go. A little bit of marketing. You increase your car sales by 2.
You know what, Davis? Now that you pointed out that I and Chaperone have similarities, and it's not just the hair. When I get out of the shower and I like do my hair stuff and then let it air dry a little bit, it is scary how much her and I look very much alike.
I cannot believe you didn't see it before. I was like, wow.
I was like, he's just saying that because she's white and has red hair, but no, I see it.
See, Seven Figures just wants to fight. That's just what it is. Volkswagen Carmageddon. Who the hell do you think you are?
Wait, is that an actual thing, or are you fucking with me? Because I will Google that.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I don't know what a Carmageddon is.
Dude, Volkswagen has so many random names for so many cars that they've made throughout the history. It's like not even funny. So,
no, keep me typing in.
Volkswagen is like the silent partner of how many cars.
Oh my god, it's real. Excuse me, and it comes in a convertible. Stop. Oh, I do know what this is. My grandpa had one, and he just called it the G.
You're a not true Vito fan.
Who, me?
Yes. Yeah. To be fair, she never really said that she was. But
no. But also, some figures you gotta remember, and I'm getting a little startled by how much I don't remember as of late. But
this is a German car that never came to the States, though.
My grandpa had one.
Well, your grandpa must have had some money.
I don't think he might not have been in the States when he had this. So,
I mean, are they? But are they like? I don't think they've ever been in the States. Like, I don't know. Can you confirm or deny that 1-7? Because I don't know. It was in California. Okay.
I see some for sale here, but I don't. I
These
mean,
are
they could have been
19. Okay, they
transported.
they range from 1955 to 1970. I don't know
Yes.
if I would ever trust a car like that nowadays.
Mm,
Gas guzzler. Maybe got
very.
imported from Mexico. Yeah, probably.
I mean, you can always pay to have a car shipped over.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through all that trouble just to get a car.
No, but I mean, people who like when my grandpa and my grandma moved from Italy to the United States, they shipped their car over.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very nice car, and it might have been a gift. So you know,
Oh shit.
A 5-finger gift. Oh, there we go. Car.
Maybe get it imported from Mexico.
It's possible because Volkswagen. Well, I don't know if it's around anymore, but Volkswagen had a huge plant in Mexico. Like you remember the new generation Beetles that were happening in the early 2000s?
yes,
was-
that
that-
had the flower. They all had a flower.
that was virtually solely being made in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I do remember that.
Carbureted pancake motor. The run is efficient as the old Bugs air cooled.
I-
Yeah, no, thank you.
I loved in high school. My friend Stephanie. I loved Beatles in like the old like because we did the punch buggy game as kids. I'm sure most of us who are millennials or older know what I'm talking about. But we had like I don't even think I ever saw them drive it, but driving in either the front way to my neighborhood or in coming through the back of the neighborhood, there were at least like throughout the entire of my neighborhood, there were 6 different old Volkswagen Beetles. This was, 1996, 97. And then, yeah, I don't think I ever saw any of them leave their driveways, but oh, I hated PT Cruisers. And they had that faux paneling. Ugh. They
Oh, the
were
fake
awful.
wood. Yeah.
Yeah. But in high school, my friend Stephanie, her family had a Beetle that was like passed down to every kid for their high school days and like they got to repaint it and all that jazz. But right before her paint was about to get done, it was like neon orange. We
What is going on? Wait, I'm gonna switch over to the regular ones. Yeah,
Are you fine?
235.
We
Okay,
flipped
there
it
we
into
go.
a ditch.
Yeah.
But we
Cruiser
were able
Bruiser.
to. Yeah, we had a bunch of high school kids at the gas station
There's
see
only
it, and they ran
2
over and we flipped it.
There's only 2 Beetles that I respect. One is Herbie, the love bug.
Oh,
And
he's
2,
the original,
yes, and 2
not the Lindsay
is
Lohan.
2 is the
Bumblebee?
no, fuck Bumblebee. Bumblebee was in the. Oh, you mean the original OG? No,
The original
no,
Bumblebee.
No,
Yes,
no.
not this new.
We are
Camaro
not talking
shit.
about. We're not talking about OG Bumblebees. I never. First off, let me do a little side tangent. I don't understand why he's so popular. Bumblebee was the doofus of the Autobots for so long,
That's
and
what
all of a
made
sudden.
him lovable.
No, not during that time because everyone hated Bumblebee when he during the cartoon when the original cartoons came out because it was like
Yeah, but
then when J.J. Abrams actually gave him he can't talk and we're gonna not make him be a fucking bug. We're gonna make him be a Camaro with the new Camaro that just came out. Then they're like turning eyes, What's up, Unknown? How you doing? But the second Beetle that I respect is the Baja Beetle. If you remember that. That one was like it had giant there weren't like 4x4 wheels, but they were big wheels that they were used for dune races and stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Baja Beetles were freaking money, especially what people did. Oh my god, that stuff was totally tight.
Have you seen them take those and do the mountain climb with it?
The verticals?
Yeah,
I would never
very
do that.
similar.
That's freaking insane.
Like undercarriage, but it's a little bit bigger. It's I like that.
No, we're not gonna do it. But it doesn't beat the Scirocco. That's all that matters. Like I say, welcome to CFG Gamecast episode number 240. We are at 240 now. Guys, hey, welcome as always. It's always great to see you. We, as you can tell, this isn't the same time as we normally do. 9/11 Baja, I've never seen that. I'm actually kind of wondering about that one. Yeah, can you imagine a Porsche doing that kind of stuff? That's crazy. It's like, you're like, hey, you want to go off-roading with my Porsche? No, you don't see it. Porsches aren't all-wheel drive, right? They're only rear-wheel.
They're also too low.
Huh? Yeah, well, they're rear-wheel drive.
Too rich for my blood.
They are too rich for my blood. But there is a guy from Japan. Like, his thing was, he likes Porsches, but the thing that he hated about Porsches was it was never wide body. Like, they never do a wide body on the back, so it like basically have a bubble butt. I call it the bubble butt. So what he did for himself was that he made his own wide body style. Then Porsche lovers liked it. They liked it so much that he decided to start doing it, like selling it himself. Like, so he sold the parts so they could either do it themselves, or for like an exuberant amount of money, he would fly out to you and he will make it himself and then make his own custom design towards it. And I was like,
that's pretty sick.
Yeah, and he's been doing that since for like 30 years. It's freaking amazing.
That is
What's
wild.
up, Nightmare? Yeah, it's freaking amazing. But
yeah, apparently Mr. Seven Figures woke up today and chose violence.
It's okay. I see that. Look, I'm like, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, okay. But guys,
I gotta look at this smushed beetle.
What?
I said I gotta look at this smushed beetle.
Smushed beetle? Oh, it's not that. Yeah, wow, that's funny. But guys, welcome to the CFG Gamecast episode number 240. I know I kind of got inside tangent, but still. But we love talking video games. It is me, Smitty, and Lex here in the 1, 2, and 3. As you can tell, this is not our normal scheduled time, but it actually might. I guess it might as well officially be, right? At this point. I mean, do we? We went
and got jobs, y'all. Let's be real about it.
We did. We got jobs. And we had to adjust. Yes, that's it. That's how it is. Yeah, it was funny. This has been a discussion for like the past 2 weeks. We're like wondering. We're like, well, I'm moving to this days for work, and you're moving to this. Is like,
I thought I was getting my weekends back finally. Nope.
You technically are in a way. You're getting your evenings.
No, because he wants to stay up late on Fridays and watch movies downstairs because he's off Saturday and Sunday. So like. I'm still not getting my weekends back. Yay!
Wait, back up. While I'm at Smitty's needs a good shave. Smitty, if you didn't see, this is the lowest Smitty has gone in a while, though. This is probably like 3 days. When did you last shave? Yeah, you shaved this. You had to have shaved this week, right?
I shaved this past week. I think earlier week I did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I saw you on Itty Bitty's gaming news, and I'm like, oh man, he's done it. He brought back young Smitty again, and I was like,
Grinch Christmas shave, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You had to clean it up.
I miss Smitty big beard.
Do you have to be clean shaven for the new job?
No, I just wanted to shave because my beard got big.
Nice. We got hot again here, so you probably were getting heat rash under that thing. I was.
Yeah.
What's the name of that basketball player that has that crazy beard, but he doesn't want to shave it ever again? What's his name? Harden. Yeah, that's what that was. It was getting to that point.
No, not quite, dude. His beard is ridiculously
long. He needs to get the straightener like Adam has. It's great.
That's that's a real
thing.
That's the thing.
Too.
Like if I
I
have a beard, like I want to be like I don't want it just to be scraggly. Like I'd like to do like a maintained beard, which like
beard oils and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I do have beard oils again, thanks to Lex and Dust.
You're welcome.
But
I need to get you the straightener comb thing. It's easy.
Yeah,
and
you gotta send me a link or something.
Yeah,
I'll
have Adam do that.
Check that out.
Smitty is like if Smitty. I just imagine eventually that Smitty's beard's just going to grow over his lips. So all you're going to see.
Does.
Oh, it does. So it's just like a straight
Adam's
black.
Does. I haven't kissed his lip in like 3 years.
It's like, oh, there's that French. there's that French
These are
fry I
facts.
left.
Basically.
It's like, oh my god.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's like, oh, have got a nice midnight snack. Oh, hey, what is this cantaloupe?
Surprise food, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to get up. Anyways, guys, this is we love talking games. So me and Smitty and Lex are back as always. We love and you can watch us live on Twitch and on YouTube on the CFG on YouTube and CFG Games on Twitch. But we also like to make this as interactive as possible. We want to know your opinions and what you think about whatever our topics are for the day. So if there's something you wanted to chime in about, if you have a point of view or you wanted to say something, by all means, just type it inside the chat. We would love to discuss it with you as always and go from there. So we'll get this started here and go.
We got a meaty episode today.
I know, right?
Also, hi
Busy.
Nightmare.
Yes,
And
thank you.
Unknown. I tried to type hi to both of you guys, but cats stepped on my keyboard and then ADHD happened. The
Yeah,
Adderall's
no.
just kicking in. Give me a sec.
You could have
Sometimes
just
it be
said
like
that
that.
you forgot about them, and that's fine.
I didn't. I got kicked out of Twitch though. What happened?
Oh, weird.
Nightmare.
Where?
Okay, let's see.
Nightmare. I told Adam to send you the face comb.
Thank you.
It looks like
Thank
a
you.
big old like the
Pretty-
combs that you use for like in the shower, the really big wide tooth combs, but it's for your beard, and it's like a mix between that wide comb and a Toblerone bar, and
Okay.
he hasn't burnt himself. It's
So,
cool.
okay, here's the thing. First off, he probably is with Pikachu 7 figures. Second thing, I do not know the name of the Pokemon that he like. I got this in Japan back in 2019.
What?
But it does. It's freaking hilarious. I didn't even notice.
I wish I could zoom in.
And Pikachu says, "Fuck you."
Oh, it does
I'm
kind of
moving
look like yeah.
I'm moving it to the left right here. Yeah, it's gonna be good clear view.
That's perfect. If y'all don't know,
Good
Adam
clear
and I
view.
flick each other off like all day and try
Yeah.
to make it like a thing. Do
Yeah.
it in creative ways.
But here's the thing though. I don't know what. Okay, so I'm not. All I know about Pokemon is the first 150 Pokemon. I don't know anything really. I'm not really good with any of the other
150.
ones. Yeah. Like the other gens of Pokemon. Like if I see them, then I'm like, oh, okay, I like it. That's kind of cool. I mean, still best Pokemon is still Gengar or Snorlax, one of the two. But anyway, but still, but for me, I don't. So he's dressed up in a Halloween outfit as another Pokemon. But it's like but it's the Pokemon that is
Smaller
that
version of him.
no. It's not the Pichus. It's the Pokemon that wants to have friends but can't. So he dressed
I
himself
know who
as a
that is.
Pikachu.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot what it's called.
I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about. Like he has a different like mouth. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. I
hold on.
forgot the name of that Pokemon, but like that's the thing he's dressed up as. So he's basically he's a Pokemon dressed up as the Pokemon. Mimikyu, is that it? Oh yeah. He's a Pokemon dressed up as a Pokemon that's dressed up as what he is, which is weird.
Yes.
I was like, okay, I like that.
From
Mimikyu?
here, kind of looks like Detective
Hold on, let me see.
Pikachu because he's got the hat, but then yeah, it's Mimikyu.
Okay. So yeah,
Mhm.
see like the tags are still on it
Oh,
too.
I like that he's holding
that's crazy.
Yeah,
like
so he
a
has a little
Halloween pail. Cute as Gengar.
yeah.
What's in
Oh,
the
we were
pail?
looking at his
Show us.
tail.
What? No.
Is that what it looked like? Was
No,
Yes.
it was
Yeah.
In the
his tail.
background, it's
Big
the
middle
tail.
Oh, a giant
Yeah.
middle finger.
like back there, it looks like it's part of its tail. It's just like, yo, that's fantastic.
And I think because our brain sees it like that. See, I didn't see the giant middle finger before.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Now it looks like he's got like a
Now I'm gonna see that constantly every time I do
strong
that.
yeah.
It's freaking hilarious.
Ah,
Okay.
being attacked.
So we will
That's
start
funny.
the recording right now.
It's gonna be a kitten stream. I'm so sorry, y'all.
What is that? Zevia? Is that coffee?
Yeah. No, it's zero sugar soda, ginger root beer. I couldn't find my water cup and I wasn't gonna run downstairs, so Because
Sounds
my
good.
luck, the water thing wouldn't be filled.
Yeah, it looks way different. We're doing well, Nightmare.
Yeah, we're doing.
How are
Definitely
you
good.
doing?
Okay, here we go. That looks different. Now the Reggies are the best. What's Reggies? I don't know what the Reggies are. Explain to me, Seven Figures. It makes her burp.
It makes you burp.
Not since I've been taking my medication for diabetes.
All right, I'm starting to record.
Diabetes.
The beaties.
The beaties.
Almost as bad as the itis. But look at this going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
Welcome to.
No, not this time.
Okay. Dang it! I didn't know if you were expecting
Here
it.
we go. Yeah, it's been getting care of this house. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the CFG Gamecast episode number 240, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers that like to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode every week and release it on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking, following, subscribing, sharing, what have you on our YouTube page, the CFG, or go to our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today are my two awesome co-hosts. I got Lex in the second seat. What is going on, my cyborg?
Well, surprise, surprise. I got my test results back and we got no answers. So, more testing. I'm not excited. I was kind of hoping that they would be like, oh, yes, you have carpal tunnel or whatever the other one was called, which I can't quite remember. But it's in the same vein. It's a nerve that's being pinched and they can go in and fix that. And nope. Worse is they think it's related to my back. So that would mean a back surgery. Did not have that on my bingo card either. So can you stop it, Chapel? She's biting my cable. Yeah, so possibly a back and or brain surgery in the coming future. If they want to fuse my back, I'm just gonna say no. So I'm good.
Yeah.
But
That's terrible.
yeah, I know. So hopefully it's not that, because pinched nerves down my spine for like my whole hand, there's no way. But yeah, it just could mean it's arthritis of some sort, and then we're back to square one with what to treat it for. So I have no answers for anybody. So sorry. I got asked that a lot this week. But yeah, other than that, I've been doing crafts. I went to Michael's last night. Spent $450.
Damn.
I only went in for 4 fucking things, and I left with.
It's always 4 things. It's always something small. Like,
I left with
I left
46
with the
items.
build-it-yourself house.
Yes, I know, right?
Yes.
It's like, how?
And
It's like,
all of the parts were sold separately. Yeah, no. And then, fun fact, I did almost every craft that should have lasted me at least 2 weeks last night.
oh, wow.
I just have like some decorating to do, and it's the only reason I didn't do that was because I don't know how to put this garland like in front of my, or like attach it to my entertainment system without possibly damaging the wood, because it's IKEA furniture and it's beautiful. Like our living room looks great, but I don't want to tape it down because the cat's gonna pull on it, and like I don't have clothespins. I almost was thinking like the mini chip clips, but I don't know. I got to go to the drawing board for that one. But yeah.
Well, dude, that's
Hey,
that's
more
crazy.
than half the items, technically I saw them and I was like, Adam has to have that.
That's funny.
You
Hey,
know?
but yeah, no.
Yeah.
But Lex,
Yes.
you know who is in a perpetual loop playing the same game, aka Dynasty Warriors, the Dynasty Warriors series, constantly at 24/7 a day?
I thought you were going to
What?
say the Transformers game he
Yeah,
mentioned earlier.
Oh no, we got to do. He's doing that for science, but he is the
Oh.
5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
Oh, it's been busy, busy, busy. Like we alluded to, I actually today is my first day full time working at VSiN, which is a sports betting network. So it's sports all day, all the time. It's fantastic. Way more chill environment than say doing news. But back in a control room, there's people that I know that I've worked with at other places before there as well. So I'm just happy to be able to have consistent money again, I guess, instead of the struggle of the
Yeah, money's
past
good.
year.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
right?
money is good. So they say you can't buy happiness, but that is a filthy lie. It absolutely
I
I know,
agree.
right?
I did buy happiness. I bought it earlier. It's called my fuzzy couch.
yeah, exactly. But
Not a
it's
lot of people
nice.
know this, but money is used for goods and services. So
It
there you go.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
but anyways,
Mm-hmm.
you can continue.
But yeah, it's been good. Like I said, like my topic today, we're gonna be talking about some of the Steam Next Fest games, which is still going on for the next couple of days. It ends on the 21st, but there's a ton of demos and things like that. I grabbed a bunch. I've been trying out a bunch of different games and stuff like that. I even told them I did get a couple of NSFW games just for research purposes and whatnot. Excuse me. So, the girl's been sick all this week. I think I might be, excuse me, possibly have caught a little bit of what they had. Hopefully it goes away though. But everything's been good. Like I said, I've been just grinding, trying to work as much as possible. I know I feel bad. I haven't really been able to stream the last couple of weeks. So now that my schedule is starting to it'll be more consistent. I'm going to be looking at my stream schedule and whatnot, switching days and doing things. So I'm looking forward to getting back to being consistent on that end. And of course, we've got the spoopy season here. So we've got Halloween here in a couple of weeks. We start getting into the fall and winter holidays. So that's always a great time. And of course, out here in Vegas, it dropped about 25 to 30
That's
degrees.
insane.
It is
Dude.
now freezing and windy as all
Freezing.
hell, but I'll
Oh.
take it. I'm over the heat, son.
So wait. Is
not
this a
freezing, it's
temporary? Is
68.
this a temporary
Freezing.
drop, or is this something like that's what's going to be consistently until springtime of next year?
Sir,
I think we already had our
don't
false
know.
fall. So I think it might stabilize, but who knows?
I think we'll stay chilly, but we went from 100-degree weather or 100 plus, then we dropped down. It was like 75 to like 82 at the highest during the day.
Mhm.
And that was only for like an hour. It was at 82. The rest of the day was 75. You were in the
Okay.
shade, you were cold, you needed a sweater.
Yeah.
And then we hop back up to the hundreds,
Yep.
and I have heat rash that I'm still battling from that BS. And so this better at least keep us in the 70s
That is crazy.
We'll
from here
see
on out
though, because if you look at it
until it drops again.
statistically, we typically don't cool off until like the weekend of Halloween, and it's actually been going back
The night
later.
of
It
Halloween,
wasn't
it's
even till
freezing.
yeah. But remember last year was hot as
It-
it was hot as balls.
Hot
And
as balls.
it
I was in a
didn't
onesie.
it didn't drop down until November. So I'm
After
curious to see if this
Thanksgiving.
is real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was
well,
it after Thanksgiving?
It was after Thanksgiving. I opened
Jeez.
my doors. I always open my doors on Thanksgiving because it gets hot in my downstairs because that's where my oven is. Fun fact. And it made it worse. I opened the doors. I was like, oh yeah, it's 90 out. This is
Well,
great.
the
Yeah.
moral of the story is Vegas is a hot mess, literally. So there you
Yeah.
go.
What about you, Davis? How's your week been, brother?
Oh man, it was actually a really, really good week. So I got a lot of stuff done, taken care of. First off, I did my weigh-in, which was good. I didn't hit where I wanted to hit, which is all right. But I was down, but now I'm like 2 or 3 pounds under before I could say I've lost 100 pounds. So
Oh,
I'm really
wow.
close.
Dude,
yeah,
that's
I'm really
crazy.
close. I know, right? You know what's even also crazier? I was
Dang.
just trying it out just yesterday, but this is what I'm wearing right now is a 3X. Like, what? By the time when I told you when you were at PAX, I asked for a 4X, and I'm like,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. And
Oh,
I'm thinking to
my.
myself, I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm just going down. This is getting crazy. It's like
Yeah.
I told Smitty a month ago to get me a 4X at a shirt. And then now it's like, and now I'm already hitting 3, and then I'm going to be hitting probably. My goal is going to be hitting 2 by the end of next year. So I'm
Between
just
the
like,
two of us,
yeah, it's
because you
freaking
said
crazy.
you've almost lost 100, right?
Yeah, I'm like at 96, 97 pounds so far for so far. So yeah,
Between
yeah,
the
That's
two of us,
awesome.
we've almost lost 200 in total.
that's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's freaking
I've
insane.
lost officially 70 pounds.
I was gonna say you
Oh
can
wow.
see it in both your faces too.
Yeah, I know.
Just
It's
the
like
I
loss, the
I went
weight
from a
that's been
medium large
lost.
to an extra small.
someone
Mm.
did a side by side of me the other day from like one of the videos I did back in February, and
Hmm.
then what I did back in I think at the end of September, and then they were like, "This is like only this is," and he's like, "Dude, this is 7 months," and I'm like, I was like, I didn't even see that. I never really noticed it. It's weird. It's weird, like when someone points out that how
I
much of a
wasn't
change that you've
either.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Same thing for you too, because yeah, I remember.
You know
Yeah, I
what
know the
gets
differences
me
with it.
is because I do Snapchat stories, and so before I would go live to stream, I'd be like going live. I snapshotted a pic. Well, I snapshotted in a snap of the video and put a side by side, and it's jarring.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I did that. So some good news on that, and then after that, I had to. I was playing. Well, I did like I wanting to stream more Metaphor, but I, like once again because of real life and like I just quit my old job, the job I was in yesterday. I'm gonna start a new job, a better job at the beginning of next week. So it's been pretty chaotic at that point. But I was doing
I was
that.
curious about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, and then what's it called? I've been reading Jason Schreier's most recent book, and that is freaking crazy. Called Play Nice, which by the way, guys, you need to if you are interested in Blizzard and the history and stuff like that, you definitely need to read this book. It's called Play Nice by Jason Schreier. Smitty interviewed this dude a long time ago, but yeah, it's a really really good book about like how like the culture of Blizzard what led to in like 2019 or 2020 or so. So yeah, it's crazy. But but no, it's been a great time, man. So it's really cool.
Nice.
Your keyboards are clacking really
Yeah,
loud.
you're just
Wait, you guys
clacking.
can still hear that? I have
Oh
that. So
yeah,
this is
it is
yeah,
just full
weird. You should
on.
not be able to hear that at all. My apologies.
Yeah, it's
My
okay.
apologies.
How dare
Yeah,
you?
yeah, but no, it was really good, real productive. Hopefully, like, see if I can get to my goal by the end of the year. My goal is to be down to 350. So that's another 25 to 30 pounds.
I
So
think
yeah,
you
we'll
can
see.
do it.
So we're gonna go with that. But yeah, I just can't believe it. I was like, I'm at 3x again. I'm like, dude, I haven't been at 3x in like years. It's crazy.
And I told
Crazy.
you if there are shirts that you want to keep and you just need them taken in a bit, you just send them to me and I
You
can sew
never
them
want
up
to
for
take
you.
in a giant like
It's so easy.
flag t-shirts. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I'm good.
I just flip it inside out and then you send me a shirt that fits you perfect. And then I just need to take it in this much on both sides. Cool. Sew it
well
up and then you can cut the
there's
excess fabric when you get them.
there's
Easy.
no point because like I'm going down anyways until I like solidify where I'm going to be at by that time.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
by that time I'm going to be like because originally I was wearing 5X's, 5XLTs and stuff.
Wow.
And
Mm.
yeah, so like, and can you imagine if I'm going back from a 5XLT
He's also 7 feet tall.
and going down to my goal is hitting down to 2x 3x 3 at best maybe 2XLT 3XLT, I don't know, but like still it's freaking crazy. But no, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
definitely
awesome.
loving it. Yeah, so
Congrats, my dude.
yeah, thank you. I can't wait to go to Smitty's like next year, and then it'll be like a night and day difference from what it was, because I know Smitty's probably like yeah, I was probably at my heaviest when I was at Smitty's house last year. So
Nah,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get skinnier.
You want no,
Nah, I
you're
gotta do it.
It's
Yeah,
for the
Yeah,
club,
yeah,
buddy.
dude.
huh?
What are you talking about? I'm
You're not
way
that
bigger
big.
than I should be. Yeah, dude, I am.
But then again, though, everyone's compared to what I was or what I was at, everyone's small. So there you go.
When
And
I'll
I'm a
know I
tiny
hit
human.
my target weight when you just see me streaming with no shirt on anymore. That's when you'll know.
You know what I can see?
Guys, honestly,
I'm gonna be a no shirt streamer.
listen. I know Smitty. If I think of Smitty back when I first met him when we played softball, I never saw that man with a shirt on except when it was cold. That was it.
And I
That's
was
funny.
still overweight then. I just
Were
didn't care.
Didn't care.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I have been for
Smitty-
years. For my
Smitty is,
height, I should be way smaller.
15
Smitty's
years
thing
ago,
is
sir.
Smitty, what you should do is that you just have like a scene of you with your head implanted of like D'Angelo from the D'Angelo music video. Like so just be like just straight up like every time I think of it.
That's right, Mr. Seven Figures. We'll be the no shirt gang.
He'll be the no shirt gang. He's gonna change it to the no
Me
shirt gang.
too.
No. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I know. Oh wait, y'all are on commercial. We'll wait after the commercial, then we'll continue. So we got 40 seconds from that. But still, it's man. I just imagine though. I mean, like, dude, seriously though, it's like this morning I did a 5 mile to this morning. Like, get this. So now
nice.
what I normally do now on the weekends is on Saturday mornings I just get up and around 5 a.m. In the 5 in the morning and just do a 5 mile. So about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then just come and then. But then, like, for some reason, once you come back from that, you just get this weird, like, I guess is it a runner's high or something like that? Like, you just feel so productive that you can't, you don't want to go to sleep or you're wired or whatever. And that I'm like, wow, okay, this is crazy. It feels really crazy. But anyways. But I know y'all don't want to be talking about the no shirt gang possibilities in the near future with Smitty and the crew. So let's go through the normal rigmarole that we like to do each and every week. So each of us chooses a topic in the world of video games that happened in the previous week. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry. And we do not want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers on Twitch, on YouTube, to be a part of the conversation as always. So if you're wanting to chime in, you have an opinion on whatever we're talking about or hyped on whatever we're saying, by all means, just type it inside the chat. We would love to discuss it with you and go from there. So we had a busy week this week, guys. It was actually really busy. So yeah, so there was so I decided, you know what, it was either the Steam Next Fest or the Xbox preview, the Xbox partner preview. And I was like, you know what? We haven't heard a lot about with Xbox as of late. So let's go with the Xbox preview this time around. And to be honest with you, like, the preview was the perfect length. It was only 30 minutes. And all it was just games and stuff like that. And then you know that these games aren't first party studios. So this is all games that we know it's probably going to be on PC and on other systems eventually or whatever. But the games that they did show actually did catch my interest. Like the initial one was like what they first started off the stream on was the Lake House, the DLC for Alan Wake 2. People are telling me I need to play this game. I know I need to play this game. It's like, but it's just like, I need to start. I'm assuming I would need to start the first one. I just don't want, I would feel weird to just start off on the second one. But the Lake House gives me so many vibes of Control. And I know just as of recently that Control and this is within the same world, that it just, like, I'm surprised I haven't touched this game. So yeah, so this one's coming, like, I believe it's coming at the end of this month, right? Like, the Lake House. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me see. I don't know. Can someone check that for me?
Because that's a DLC, right?
It is, yeah.
It is DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's, is it free DLC? I don't think it's free. I think because the stuff they're adding in seems like it's
I thought it was a free.
Night Springs Lake House. Second DLC released on October 22nd, so just a couple days.
Oh, on Tuesday. Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Lake House is
So that's going to be a fun one, I would say. So yeah, that's going to be a real good one to check out.
I'm not going to only available exclusively in the deluxe edition, both digital or physical.
I didn't.
Is what it says.
Well, that's a weird lock. Okay, well that's odd.
I feel like that's not right. I'll
look into that a little bit more, but that's interesting. Okay, so another game that I had no idea about. I think this was an official release, not official release, but an official preview, like the first time to see it was this new game called Chronos New Dawn. Have you seen that? That game looks
Yes.
like, I don't know what that game's gonna be, but that game, oh my god, dude, they looked really good. Like, I mean, like, I think it
Yeah.
reminds me a lot about a lot of from Eternal. Oh no, not Eternal, Returnal. Like
Returnal.
Returnal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like from Returnal a little bit with the mood and stuff. But like I put that on like a check mark saying I'm interested in wanting to see more, because like the video of it just doesn't make sense to me. It looks like it's definitely exploratory. It's a third person shooter kind of view and stuff, but I'm assuming it's going to be like weird possibilities and stuff. So no, but this thing, I got my it has my attention, just like that one game that you saw with the guy with the no face on it. I forgot. Yeah, that one I think is going to be interesting to see. So yeah, so this one they say 2025 is coming out. Like I said, this isn't going to be an exclusive for Xbox. It's going to be all the games I'm going to be listing is going to be games that are going to be coming out on all systems, PC and on PlayStation as well, I'm assuming. So one could only assume.
Are you sure about that? Because I remember at the end of this trailer, I didn't see any. It said PC and Xbox, but it did not mention any other console or anything.
None of the trailers did, because it's an Xbox partner showcase. It's not. Yeah. So they never do that usually, which makes it kind of confusing. So that, or going under the assumption that you can only get it on one system, but nowadays you're basically committing like a death warrant. Like a death warrant if you do that with exclusivity. Yeah. So it's gonna be really tough.
What is the game that's on that we're watching the trailer for now? Is that
Chronos
the
New
same
Dawn?
one?
No, Chronos New Dawn. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same game. Yeah, but yeah. So then they also announced a Blind Fire early access available, like a preview or a Blind Fire
Shadow drop.
Yeah. It was an early access that was currently available to play. I don't care. Did you, Smithy or Lex?
No. It's funny because it kind of reminded me of what I think Marathon. It reminded me of like a marathon. It was like basically like a I don't know if it's like a hero shooter, but it's like in the dark and there's all kinds of like neon like black light stuff and whatnot. Is how you navigate it. I thought it was cool that it was a shadow drop, and I'll probably check it out just because, you know what I mean? Why not? But it wasn't something where I was like, oh snap, I got to get this.
What's the name of it again?
Blind Fire.
I haven't heard of it at all. I'm gonna look.
Yeah. Let's see. Seven Figure said Xbox got me. They showed me the new Yakuza, and I thought it was new, but the game was already trailer launched before the show. It was. That was because they were just showing more of the trailer, which it was actually be my next game I was gonna say.
I was quite impressed. I was like, yo, what was that one game that Ubisoft did? Like, yo, how are they gonna outdo you guys? No, not Watch Dogs. The one that we all thought was going to be a Pirate's Life thing, but really just battling ship.
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones, yeah. I was like, how are they going to out-pirate you? You guys did Black Flag and all that, and then you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play this. I've never played a Yakuza in my life. I was like, Japanese pirates? Absolutely. I am in, dude.
Dude, you know what's worse is the fact that it took Skull and Bones literally a decade to make that game, and they had no idea what they were doing. Like a Dragon, they just said, hey, Like a Dragon 2 was successful, let's just reskin with what we used in Like a Dragon 2 and just make it a new story, but with the I forgot his name, the dude with the pirate, or the eye patch, I forgot his name. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah.
So this is a character from other.
He's from
like
the Yakuza series. Yeah. Well. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he's one of the OGs, because it used to be Kiryu, and then it was him. He was just like the second guy, but this guy's it's crazy. Like his mind is crazy. But everyone loves him in this series. Like he is he's a funny and he's a hilarious. That's Samoa Joe. I didn't even know Samoa Joe was in this. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, dude, the game is wild. Like, first off, I'm not gonna say for you to play. I mean, you play any of the Yakuza games. The old school Yakuza games were amazing. They were really good. Yakuza 0, really good introductory of the series. but that game is so long that it's probably going to be on your playlist for years, dude. So when you do, like, I have all 6 of the Yakuzas, but I've only played 2 of them because it's just way too long. There's too much stuff to do. It's such a great game though. Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. Yeah, that in Hawaii. All crazy. Just that's the full name of the game.
In Hawaii. Why?
Yeah.
What I'm confused about, why was he just playing guitar to sharks on land? And they
because it's
why not?
Because it's like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's why.
Sorry, I forgot.
I'd
only played Like a Dragon in Yakuza in Korea before. Sorry.
Yeah, because that's how Yakuza works. They don't take themselves seriously at all. But it's such a great series. Like, the side quest is what's going to get you hooked. That's all the side quests. Yeah. Like, because you remember the big thing that you and I kind of are the same about, Smitty. It's like when they give you so many options, it's hard to kind of one track minds. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I got to finish the story. No, you get sidetracked so easily. Like, dude, I literally spent hours playing the Pocket Racers. Like in the original one, and then there's like side games like saying like you have to make a hostess club successful, and that took me like 8 to 10 hours alone just to get that. But it's so fun. You get hooked. Seven Figures understands where I'm coming from with this, but yeah, I love Yakuza. Yakuza is such a great game series.
I love side quests, but because of side quests, I'm everything I can put into my pockets and carry is going with me, because I pause and I go through the list of items that I need for other side quests while in a different side quest, because you never know. I don't want to go back.
That's why it'll take you like 100 hours. Yeah, that's why it's going to take you hundreds of hours to beat. Yeah,
I spend like 20 hours just pausing to go through my list, to the point where I have notes. I have a notebook for when I game.
Yeah, I'm not
so that I don't do it for the audience.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Okay, well, continuing on.
A giant monkey. Hitting people, that's fantastic. Sold.
Giant monkey episode. Sold. Done. That's what got you. It's like, this reminds me of Bubbles the monkey from Michael Jackson. There you go.
Oh, good. As long as you're not stuck just on the ship, I'm down. I would play this.
This is gonna be a great game.
Yeah, and we could see that. Yeah, I mean, even in the trailer that they're on land and doing things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude. Like,
this comes out.
Skull and Bones showed us that too, and it's
don't
not
compare
that.
Skull and Bones to this ever. That's such a letdown. Yeah. Don't you ever compare that to it at all. No. But anyways, RGG Studios is a great studio. Try out their other games, really good. There's also another side series called Judgment, which is also a very good series, so definitely check it out. This comes out in February of 2025. I think you've talked about this upcoming game, Smitty. It's called Mouse PI for Hire. It's that Toon, like black and white first-person shooter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I talked about it.
Oh, you talked about that? Okay, yeah. So this one is coming out in 2025. They showed more gameplay of it, which looks really good for like cell shaded and like the what's it called? It's called rubber banding, I guess, like the kind of cartooning that they use. Yeah, it's really interesting. So that's coming 2025. It looks fun though, I will say. But yeah, so there you go.
I was down day one for this.
Mm-hmm. No, this is.
Or I'll make Dust play it, and I'll just.
They've just cleaned it. They've just really refined it. It looks a lot cleaner.
So good. Ugh.
Right. Next up, Subnautica 2 got an announcement. So that's the officially announced. Subnautica 2 is now coming into play. It's coming out in 2025. I believe the end of 2025 on this. Then the anime series Eden Zero, which no one probably cares about. So yeah, that's Fairy Tail. The people who made Fairy Tail is making the game. No one. Okay, fine. And then we got Mist Hunt, a new IP called Mistfall Hunter. That's coming out in 2025. This doesn't really catch a lot of interest to me. I don't know what it is about it, but it just seems like it's a generic, like, you know what? And it's fine. It's a double. If like we need there's space in that in between of a AAA and a AA. I think this generation has missed a lot of games that doesn't have to be the high roller, but it's good enough to be like, okay, this game is there, but it could possibly be good. But anyways, so Mist Hunter is coming. is coming in 2025. They announced Phasmophobia coming to consoles as well now, which is coming in
Mm-hmm.
on Xbox and on PlayStation as well. But so that's going to happen. But the one that I'm actually really interested in is called Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which I think it's a
Yeah, look
Souls,
good.
which I think it's a Souls like. So
Somebody's been sending me videos of this. They're like, "Oh, you like Soul?" I'm like, "I'm never playing a Souls game or Soul like game again." So
really, oh well, Smitty
yeah,
tried.
no, I'm good.
What was it? Wolong? Was that what you chose, Smitty? The
Yes.
Souls like,
Well,
yeah, yeah. Wolong,
Yeah.
yeah. Wu Chang looks interesting to me. I think I might like this one, but
kills my
I
hands.
I like. Oh yeah, well for in right now definitely, but like I think that
There's no way.
finding games that are not as Dark Souls or an Elden Ring and try to find a good company that does that kind of genre right. Like I think what's like a good company that did it was Liza P, which I believe that was I want to say, I don't think it's NetEase, but anyways, I don't know, but like yeah, so finding another studio that can do good like, Souls likes, it's always going to be a good one for me. So, but this one looks interesting. I definitely would like to check it out. So yeah. But anyways, that was the biggest games that were coming out for the preview, on the preview event. Like I said, 30 minutes of it, not too long, not too short. There was I had no expectations whatsoever on what was going to be seen today, or that week. What did you think overall, Smitty?
I thought they delivered quite well with this. To be honest, we had a couple shadow drops, some things that we hadn't seen, some things that we did see beforehand. Again, like you said, they were really concise about this preview. They didn't have all the fluff or anything like that. So overall, I mean, they got me really excited. Like you said, probably the Yakuza game was probably the game that like is the one that probably stuck out the most to me. Subnautica I thought was cool as well. I know I never actually played the original, but the fact that it's co-op, it's gonna, new story and stuff like that, I thought that was fantastic. We got another shadow drop of Animal Well, which I swear it wasn't Animal Well the title of a book as well, or am I thinking of something else?
Are you thinking of Animal Party?
The one, not Animal Party. There's a book. I swear it's called
I think I
Animal
know what you're
Well.
talking about.
It's something with the pigs and stuff like that, and like it's a crazy
Yeah,
ass story. Um,
I'll
but that
I'll
was a
Google.
shadow drop. Yeah. Eternal Strands kind of gave me Monster Hunter feels as well. I didn't get a good feel for exactly what type of game it was, but just from the
Yeah.
trailer, that's the feels that I got from it. Yeah, Mistfall's like a hybrid Souls like extraction game, which is interesting because you don't really see those two genres mashed together. So that definitely piqued my interest, even though I'm not a Souls like player. I love the fact that people enjoy those games. Those games are not for me, and it's funny because I also don't like extractors either. So that'll be interesting. You already mentioned that. Yeah, I thought it was a solid. It delivered. It gave us new stuff. It gave us stuff that we had seen, and we got a couple shadow drops as well. I thought it was a solid partner preview.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I agree.
It was enough. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely just enough. I mean, it wasn't like
Animal Farm. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Animal Farm. Yes, about
okay.
communism. Yep.
Yep.
When I think of
I
Animal Wells, I think of communism. That's basically what you're saying. Gotcha. Well, yeah, no,
I thought it was great. I was really excited watching it. None of it I tried not to watch too much of certain ones gameplays. Like I hadn't seen Mindfall's gameplay. I must have walked out of the room when that came on. But cuz I was watching it on the TV and doing other stuff like cleaning while I was watching it. But I thought it was great. I liked it quite a bit, and I was very excited to see my Mickey not Mickey game that reminds me of the other games that I've played that are kind of Mickey-esque, but they're not, and I can't think of what they're called. I'm looking on my computer, but I
Mickey?
don't. No, it's a spooky game.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't see it.
Probably
Anyway,
Epic Mickey.
um,
Because Epic Mickey was pretty spooky.
nope, it's not that for sure. Because I've never played that.
Hmm.
If Nightmare's still here, she would know. But they're in like the ink or in the studio where it's being made, and it's a whole. Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, they were real popular. And so when I saw that other game, originally I had just seen the person walking around and shooting, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be like a prequel to that, maybe like a prequel. Bendy, thank you. Bendy and the
Oh.
Ink Machine. I thought, oh, this could be like maybe a prequel about another character or something, you know? And then to find out it was not that. But it is still down my alley. I was very excited. So yeah, I got good information because I've been kind of trying to keep. I watch Smitty talk about gaming news all week, but it's in one ear and out the other. So I tried to pay attention to to this
Glad
at
I'm
least.
being effective.
You are so effective.
You don't even seem
Sir-
very enthused by it, which is quite funny to
No.
me. But it's like the way you sounded like Smitty.
I know. Listen, we were discussing last night that there are like many movies that are like in my top 10. Couldn't tell you what even the fucking plot is. Like it's almost like I've never even seen them, but I recognize the disc case.
Yeah.
I've seen them, so
That's
don't
such
feel
a
bad.
weird.
It's a me problem.
It's like I've seen. No, anyways, no, we're not getting into that. But no, that's fair. That's fair. No,
Please
but
don't.
we
My
understand.
memory sucks.
No, not with that. But no,
That made
but,
sense. No,
yeah,
I
it
tell
does.
you.
It does.
There are
It does.
things too where like
You're
I
right.
know I've seen something, but
Right.
I'm like I couldn't tell you anything about it. I know I enjoyed it.
Yeah. What
No,
was the
this
first Souls
reminds
game
me-
about? Don't know, but I played it.
To be fair,
And
most
not
people
once,
really
but
don't.
3 times.
Most people really don't
So-
remember that the story of
Yeah.
Soul. They just know it was fun. But there you go.
Mm.
But anyways, Smitty, what are you bringing to the table, my friend?
It's my turn. So obviously we've got to talk about Steam Next Fest as well. This started on the
Racist.
14th. What? It started on the 14th and ends on the 21st here. So get them now. All kinds of demos and stuff like that. But I just wanted to talk about a few of the games that really have stood out to me that I've had a chance to play so far. So
What
I
was
want to
this?
start.
I'm so sorry. I
This is
interrupted
Steam Next
you.
Fest.
Next Fest. I heard something
Yeah.
else. So just
So-
double checking.
So first off, and this is the fact that this is even on my list, I feel like it's a testament to the game because this
Before
is a
you do-
genre multiple.
Before you do, what is Steam Next Fest?
So Steam Next Fest is essentially like a big ass kind of like what's the word I'm looking for?
I would just say it's a giant preview event. I mean, like that.
Yeah, like
that's
games that are
available
going to be
out for
coming
the public.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic to be able to try out a ton of different games. And I mean, they have a plethora of free demos right now that you can go and download and then play the demos and whatnot. The first game for me that really stood out, and again, it's called Supervive. This is not even this is actually multiple genres again that I typically stay away from: battle royale and freaking MOBA. But
Why?
it's fun.
That's what's really crazy to me.
I don't know, dude. Like MOBAs, I don't have the patience for them, and I get destroyed in them. Battle royales, they've never really, not that I don't like them, just not really something that like I'm like, oh, I got to try out this new battle royale. But what I do like is fun games, and it is a fun game. Again, I'm loving seeing these kind of mixing and matching of genres kind of coming together. If folks are into those genres, you're probably definitely going to want to check this out. Probably definitely. Because it's solid and it's a lot of fun.
You know what we need
Yes.
to do, and this is what I was actually thinking of because I was going to bring this over to you, but like when like in the next fest or something, we should probably find like the games that we should play. If we find co-op games, then we should just do it together and just do a video of it, like or just a video recording of it.
I'd be down with that. Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. Lex, if you wanted to do it.
I was
too.
typing into Kitty. Do what?
Hey, Kitty.
What's it called? What's it called? I'm just saying, like at next fest, if we see any games or something, we should just maybe do an event of it. That'd be pretty cool.
I'd be
But
down.
anyways,
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Okay.
I don't
Bogus.
have
It
a job.
probably is old age. But yes, this is definitely a game I would say to check out because it's a lot of fun. One that surprised me, and I thought this was new, but apparently it was released on Switch. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. It is a roguelike Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I had an absolute blast playing it. I wanted to play it more. I didn't realize it obviously is now or no, it's on, you can get it
Switch.
now on Switch. It doesn't come out the PC and Epic Games Store until the 6th of November.
Mhm.
But it is fun. It's I can't remember if I believe it's co-op as well. We didn't get a chance to play. I didn't get a chance to play it co-op. But I
Here's a
love
rule of thumb.
TMNT.
Here's a rule of thumb.
Hmm.
If there's any Ninja Turtle game that's on a next gen system or on a PC and it is not multiplayer, they just need to guard, just throw it away. Because it
I
doesn't
don't
even
want it.
it doesn't even make any sense. It's all about playing with all four turtles, man. Like, I mean, like, you have to have that option. You can't just say, oh, it's not like back in the Nintendo day was like, let's play the first Ninja Turtles. Oh, no, you can only play with one controller, and then you have to go to the stupid underground and die because the bombs, you didn't swim fast enough when you're a freaking turtle. Oh, I don't have any regrets, painful memories of that. But still, just continue on.
Nobody does. That was sorry, Mr. Haseo was Eternal Strands is the Monster Hunter, the game that reminded me of a Monster Hunter is what it is.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I would say at least check out this TMNT if you're a fan of the series, if you're a fan of roguelikes. It's fun. I had fun and I was playing by myself. I would love to do co-op with people on it. I could see myself grinding this out. So that really stuck out to me. If you've
Question
ever, yes.
about the Ninja Turtles game.
Mhm.
Eh, Can you do couch co-op? Because I have
Yes.
noticed recently a lot of games that should be couch co-op, not couch co-op.
It does support couch co-op as well.
Okay, cool.
So again, even
Just
more
double checking.
reason
I
to
don't want to look into it further if it's not.
yeah. No, definitely check it out. If you've ever wanted to get your inner cop on and beat some baddies, you're gonna want to check out the Precinct as well. I don't know what it is. I've been checking out more and more like kind of like simulation games, and something about being on the other side of the law and getting to be a cop is fantastic. And this kind of
Beating people
like
up.
yeah, no. Being
Really?
respectful
Yeah.
to the citizens that I am protecting and
That's
serving. unless
exactly
do
what
some
you
dirty
have to
shit.
say.
Yeah.
What Smitty's like lifelong goals, one of Smitty's like childhood dreams was to be on an episode of Hill Street Blues. That's exactly what that
Is
That's
that where
Never
it's
even
coming
heard of
from?
that.
that's where
Is
it's
that
coming
why-
from. He's like,
Gotta get my
He's
inner
like,
popo on.
inner popo
Oh,
on.
God.
You want to do Hill Street Blues or In the Heat of the Night?
Yeah.
Something,
Yes,
something,
this game,
something
dude.
in that. Yeah, it just something just ties it into. You're like, you know what? I would have been a fine, damn good cop in that show. That's what that.
Gosh, damn right.
Yes.
Yeah. But this is fun. Like this is good, and I've played other ones that are similar to this game, but this kind of reminds me more of a GTA feel to it. They're driving around. You could be
Ooh,
in a
I would like that.
helicopter. You're going around issuing tickets to parking things. You have to do things like the right way and legally, or you can get in trouble and lose points and stuff like that. It really piqued my interest. This is another game that when I got to the end of the demo, I wanted to continue playing. I was sad that it was not there because I would have kept grinding it. So if
You
you've ever
know-
wanted to be a police officer, the Precinct, check it out.
Hey,
You know what would
Smitty.
be great?
Go for it.
Go ahead, Lex.
Is if you have to put what country you're in and what state you're in before playing the game, depending on maybe
would
in
be
New
dope.
York, as the cop, you get away with some shady side business versus if you're in California in Long Beach. You know what I mean? I don't
Or-
know.
What are you
In my
talking
Or-
about? California cops are just as shady as New York cops.
Or what I would think
Just saying.
What I would think would be this. They get a DLC called the Denzel Washington DLC for Training Day.
King Kong
That-
ain't
Yeah,
got
yeah,
shit on me.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. So then you be going in, then you play,
I'm here for it.
you play
Oh,
Ethan
God.
Hawke, and then you just have to do these crazy, weird, squirrely things on your first day at work. That's
I would
what you
also
gotta do.
like to point out that I didn't mean Long Beach, California. I meant like the hills, like a really rich part of like, you know what I mean? Versus like New York,
If
like
they can get
Fifth
like
Ward
special
kinda.
scenario cop
That would
versions,
hilarious.
like
that would make
oh,
me
here's the Denzel Washington version. Oh, here's the Axel Foley DLC or something like that from like Beverly Hills Cop or something like that.
Oh, yes.
So
yes.
some of that stuff would have been perfect. Yeah, but you know what?
I think the possibilities are endless with the game, and I'm excited to see what they do. That is a game I
Ooh.
will be purchasing.
Or
You know
they
what's
let
the-
people build mods for it. That would be neat.
I won't be surprised.
That would
And
be
then that's
fun.
how, mhm.
But you
That'd
know
be
what,
fun.
Smitty? I reached the developers reached out for me on this one, so to be continued.
Shut up, dude. Push
I'm
it my
dead
way,
serious.
please.
I will let you know.
If you don't want it, and they're offering, I will take it, dude.
I wanted to talk to the devs
sure.
about
I'll
this
take
because
it.
I want to go with it.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
Moving on though.
RoboCop was last year.
I gotta
Seven
talk
figures.
about it. RoboCop. No
He's
RoboCop.
best cop. He's best cop, by the way. But continue.
This is going to be kind of the same genres, but Delta Force. If you're into Battlefield games, you're going to want to check out Delta Force as well. It is large scale war, PvP, you know what I mean? Like those types of games. It looks clean. It is in early access right now, although I hadn't checked it out at all. But graphically, gun feel wise, stuff like that, this game is pretty solid. It still has some issues. However, I think it was enough for me to be like, all right, dude, I'll check this out. Am I going to get the early access? I don't know yet. I'm still like, meh, I can wait. I got enough games. I don't really need this. But I definitely think it's worth checking it out, especially if you like those larger scale battles. And hopping on the back of that, if you like large scale battles, but large scale battles with animals, furries, you're going to want to check out Wild Assault.
Furries, jeez.
I was playing this earlier.
I will say
It
this.
is awesome.
I will say this. So Delta Force has been one of those games, and they've been around for a long time, but it's been under the radar
okay.
because it's been under the scope. Like it's been away from the scope because of Call of Duty. Call of Duty just has a giant parachute when it comes to these kind of games. But Delta Force is like. Delta Force is. Not all of them have been great, but they've been consistently great, really good games. And from what I'm seeing in this one, this looks really good comparatively to what you normally see from these normal military like games. So no, I would take. I mean, I think I would try this out. To be honest with you, like this is a mix.
I definitely think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Especially if you like those larger scale like war games like Battlefield and stuff like that. You know, we haven't had a solid Battlefield here.
But is this a story?
Yeah.
Is this a story-based game, or is this like an arena shooter that's like 5v5, not 5v5, but because this looks like it's more story generated, which is even more plus for me. I would say.
Think it is. I don't know 100%. Like all I've or at least in the demo is just the, basically the conquest mode. So I don't know exactly what early access offers. Or if they do have plans to incorporate any kind of story stuff and whatnot. But I mean, the game's clean, in my opinion. Like I said, there's some things, but overall it's pretty clean. And then of course, Wild Assault, I had a blast playing that earlier today. You are freaking manimals, different types. They have different essentially operators that do different things, like your support class, your this and that, but it's on a larger scale. Very similar. It felt good gunplay felt good. Being able to connect and play was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing this, and it was surprising.
Did they just shoot something out of their butt? Was that a skunk? What was Hold up. What was that?
He said, hold up.
No. This is important.
Oh, that one. Yes, that is a skunk, I believe.
This is important. Did she just... Wow. Oh, she did. A grenade launch. Okay, I'm sorry. I digress.
I would like to point out that a furry is a human person that is in a costume
You're right. You're
and
right.
it's a persona, right?
Yes.
This
Yes.
is like a cross
Zootopia.
between a human. Yes, thank you. It's
Yeah.
Zootopia. That is a great way to put it. Yeah.
But I feel like this kind of also, might be a target for furries.
It
And
does.
in
It does
a
look
shooting
some. Yeah.
style, I
Yeah.
could totally see that be not, again, not saying anything for people that's what they enjoy. Again, for me, I don't care. It's fun. I had a
Yeah.
blast playing it, and again, at the end of the day, it came back to me wanting to play more of it.
Oh,
So that is definitely one I would say
If Davis
check out.
doesn't, I
Yeah.
will be upset.
That'd be
I
fine.
would like someone clip him playing the skunk
Davis is
lady
locked
for
in
me.
now?
Thank you.
Hey, dude, when someone uses the rear like that as a weapon, as a grenade launcher, you
Rear.
gotta it turns heads, man. That's all I'm just
You
saying.
gotta respect it.
You gotta respect
it. There's still more that I'm going down and going through. I haven't had a lot of time to play, but those were the games that
That was a good
really stood
rundown.
out to me. Yeah. And again, go now. You still have 2 more days, and there are a ton of free demos that you can go install, play the games, and kind of get an idea, as we finish out this year and go into next year, games that you can keep on your radar that you're looking forward to.
That's great. No, I mean, no,
I don't know
that's
if
good.
you guys had a chance to check out any demos or
I
anything
didn't.
like that, or if any of these games really interest you guys, but
Oh no, there are some games that interest me.
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah. To be fair, the Precinct was one of them. To be honest with you, but then I knew that you were interested in that for a long time, and stuff. I would love if I get a chance to I want to interview just someone from the group themselves. But if they give us a game or a key, I'll send that your way.
I would love to be
that'd
in
be
a
great.
fly on the wall
Yeah.
for an interview with them.
Yeah.
The Precinct. And you know what? It's funny that you said, oh, I'm really into simulators lately. I think at a certain, I want to say once you hit 31, watching people play like Power Wash Simulator or doing it yourself, it's the satisfaction of it. I feel like
I don't get that.
Not me. It's
I
bored
don't
as
get
I'm
the point
bored.
from
I'm
that
bored
game.
as
I think
I'm
that
bored
shit
as
is
hell.
boring as hell.
Yeah,
Right.
I
No,
do that
I
too.
think it's boring too, and I'll fast forward or like double speed it.
Uh-huh.
But I like watching Markiplier play it is hysterical. But I think simulators, like life simulators, are more intriguing to me as they are for
Mhm.
you. But like I
Mhm.
agree, being on the other side of the line is something that I would absolutely like, because it's like a guilty pleasure. I watch a guy, I think he's in New Zealand. He watches people getting pulled over in the US and does commentary to it. So it makes me laugh because he's from New Zealand. So obviously, laws are different, people are different, it's just I find it fascinating.
I did try Drive-Through Simulator as well, and I did have a good time.
You just go to different
literally
fast
you own a burger joint.
Oh, you own the joint. I thought you were in the car going to different drive-thrus.
No. You actually are operating a restaurant, and
That's
like
funny.
you're building, like you start out with like just being able to have hamburger and buns. That's it. But like if you get satisfied people, then they'll open up like ketchup, French fries, and things like that. Like I played a bit of it. I did have fun playing that.
Can you be like? Can you be on the what's it called, the fast food line, like the on the mic for the drive-through, and you'd be like,
It is co-op.
Welcome to Itty Bitty Burgers. How can I take your order?
And the next day, the mic on the outside breaks. So instead of actually hearing your order, it's just, can I get it? And you're like, sorry, can you repeat that? Oh, that would be fantastic.
You just randomly,
But also,
you just don't even
I
care
wanna
every
be the
time you're just hearing.
What's the front with that?
Oh my, that would be amazingly great. Yes. He's like, do I ever want to do that job in real life? Hell no. But do I want to simulate doing that job? By all means, yes. Yes.
Yeah,
But anyways,
absolutely.
simulators can be fun, and
Solid
simulators
demo.
can, yeah, the way I look at it, simulators can be fun, simulators can be boring. So it's either
Mhm.
it's each their own, to that. But no, you're right. No, but
Yeah.
But they're all so different.
yeah, they're all different, man.
Yeah.
Well, but Steam Fest coming to a close this Sunday. Sunday's last day,
The
or is it Monday?
21st. The
21st
21st.
on Monday. Okay.
I think that's Monday or Tuesday. Monday.
Yeah, so Monday of
Yeah.
October, but it happens twice a year. But keep an eye out, when it's happening, we'll let y'all know here on CFG Gamecast.
I think the next
so
one's
there
in
you go.
spring, I believe.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
that might be 3 times a year because they do one in the summer. I know they do one in the summer.
Oh yeah.
So
Where's
Maybe
Summer
that's
Game
what, maybe
Fest?
it is summer and not spring.
who knows? We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We got 6 months.
Yeah.
We're fine. Lex,
My
why don't you close this out?
turn.
What you bringing to us?
So they had such meaty topics today that I thought I would give you guys a quick little break.
You
I
have
keep talking
good
about.
time. You have like a good 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. You're
Oh,
good.
well,
Yes.
I wasn't saying for time wise.
Oh,
I'm really into watching because I can't play games right now. Just typing to you guys while we're live is like killing this hand. I just want to
Mm.
chop it off. But I really like 16-bit style platformers in general, but I love when they're horror games. It started with 8-bit with Faith, and I've just progressively like, oh, let's go from 8 to 16. But I like retro style games, and I like beat 'em ups. Listen, retro realms, gosh, has a double feature right now, where it is not only John Carpenter's Halloween, but also Ash vs Evil Dead. So they are available now on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S, X, XS, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So anything you want it, there it is. You can have it. So basically they launched a trailer. I didn't know that this was coming out, and I have little blips on my computer so that if there are
That's
things I might
funny.
be interested in, it'll email it to me. Didn't get an email. But yeah, you can take on the role of Mike Myers in Halloween. You are not the victim this time, and you get to slash through all of the jerks in your town. People you didn't get to see die in the movie, don't worry, you can do it as him. Yeah, you get to be the bad guy for once. In Ash vs Evil Dead, you do play as Ash. Obviously, you're not a Deadite. But I thought the trailer is adorable. I think 16-bit, even if it's horror, is so cute. I don't know. It's like watching your cat eat a mouse to me. I think it's adorable.
That is not
but
adorable.
also gross.
That's horrible.
It's kind of gross. It's
That-
kind of gross. But I love if Chapel brought me a dead mouse, I'd be like, oh my God. And start crying. I would be so excited. I don't know. It's kind of gross, but kind of cute. Anyway, I think it's adorable, and I thought you guys would be interested. I mean, obviously, 'tis the season.
No kidding.
Also,
You're actually
I
2
went
weeks in
to
a
my-
row for 2 different beat 'em ups, which
I
is
know.
actually quite impressive.
I
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it all stems from me not being able to beat Scott Pilgrim because I am not as good as Adam, obviously, and so we could never finish it, and it still haunts me. Still haunts me. He even has trouble playing that game.
It's a hard
Just
game.
like on his, it's very difficult. But yeah, with me, absolutely not. But yeah, I think it's adorable, and you Nightmare you didn't, but welcome, babes. 16-bit horror, you're welcome. It's there. Take it. And I
Is this a free
Go ahead.
game or is it like?
I don't think so.
you have to pay for it?
Mm,
Also,
I'm pretty
Smitty.
sure you have to pay
I'd
for it.
imagine you'd have to pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smitty. Back and then there was a question I was going to ask you too. But how many games are in your Steam library? Because we were asked that last week, and I'm actually wondering how many games you have in your Steam library. So look that up. But continue on. Look at,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
the number I think right now the beat is 980 or something. But that was by
Oh no, I
Sophie.
don't have that many games.
So we'll see. But still, let's
Yeah,
see
I
if you have
don't-
more games than me, which is probably
you know,
a definite.
You know, the other interesting too, though, is that John Carpenter all of a sudden is coming out with a ton of games because they're also working on Toxic
IPs.
Commando or Commander.
Yeah, Toxic Commando.
Is another one that they're working on
Yeah.
as well.
Yep.
Really, I didn't know
That's
that. Well,
pretty
yeah.
interesting.
Wait, John Carpenter
Yeah.
made Toxic Commander. I didn't think that. I thought that was someone else. That'd be cool if it was him.
I'm pretty sure it's John Carpenter, right?
I
Or
think.
look
Hold
it up.
on.
I could be making that up, but I feel like that's right.
Okay, but anyway, but yeah,
So
but
I
I'm
have
sorry.
a total 370 games
Oh, okay. There you go.
in here. Yeah, I'm not. It's not crazy, but you also have to remember I have things on Epic. I have things on freaking. I have got things on everything.
You're right, Davis.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. You still way
Hmm.
more than I have. I have 85.
How many does he have?
380.
I only have 380.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
With mine and Dust's library, we're in like below 500. We're like 480, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
So-
play a lot. Like, you already know me in this digital when it comes to digital
Yeah.
games, but like PC wise, I don't usually, I play certain specific games on PC. So yeah, but anyways, I digress. But like what you were saying with the retro realms in this game, like itself,
Yeah.
like I think
So-
that this does look like fun.
Right? I think
Looks like-
it's
it looks like a-
adorable.
It reminds me of a classic 2D platformer on on the old
Yes.
like Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, like you know, like
Mhm.
Lion King or Aladdin
Yes.
and stuff like
Yes.
that. That's what that reminds me of.
loved Aladdin on my Sega. I was so good at it, and Lion King. So Nightmare, Retro Realm 16-bit horror. It's a double feature. It's Halloween, but you play as Michael Myers. And then Ash versus Evil Dead. You're not the Deadites, but you are Ash instead. If you want to get them individually, you're interested in Halloween, but not Ash, or vice versa. They are $24.99 separate, but
$24.99
together,
separate. Wow.
yes, but together $49.99. But the music's fantastic. It's honestly, I think that's pretty legit for what you're getting. Like $30, like less than 30.
Yeah.
Like that's no.
I need to know how
think
long the
that's
game
a great
is.
deal.
At that point, I need to know how long the game
I
is.
can find out.
Because like $30, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's cool, but like if it's only like, because like if I was thinking the impression of usually when you have these double feature games, it's like one half to a second half, and they kind of include, and it turns into like, you know, the length of the game is like when you get both of them at the same time. So if this game is going to like maybe take you an hour or 2 hours to beat, and then you have to do the next one for an hour or two, I don't know if it's worth $30 at that point.
So I disagree with you, and I will tell you why. I played The Village, right? Popular game, popular horror game. Who makes that? Help me out here. It's the same people that do oh my god. It was a
The
AAA
Village.
game. Yeah.
That
they
was a
also
AAA
do-
game?
Yes.
The
It
Forest?
was it's
No, I think I've just.
oh
I don't
my
remember
god.
The Village.
I'm looking at it's SA. Well, it
please.
says it's published by SA Industry. I never heard of these people. And
No,
developed by Soft Waves.
no. Maybe it's not called The Village.
Yeah,
then.
I've never heard of that. That was like, oh no. Are we talking about
no,
like thinking about like the Quarry?
Tentacle Daddy. Nope.
I
The
don't know.
bad guy like injects himself. It's they made
Silent
movies
or
about
Resident
it.
Evil?
Resident Evil.
Resident
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Capcom?
Capcom.
So-
yeah, Capcom.
Okay, but wait a minute. So Resident Evil games, they're pretty long, right? Or at least I assume they were. I have never played them. I watched the movies. Don't at me. I know. Anyway, I got The Village. It looked great. I had interest. Adam saw it was in my wish list.
Resident
bought
Evil,
it. Evil
7,
Village.
The Village. Yeah, Village.
Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
yeah.
That's what that
10
is.
With everything completed, 10 fucking hours, and I paid, or Adam paid, sorry, it's our money, $70+ for that game. Shut the front fucking
I heard
door.
it was short.
I
yeah,
was
I think that was a
pissed.
complaint about it.
I was so mad. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, it's a AAA game. I get that. But if the playtime is less than half or a third of your other games,
Well, you proven my point right there at that point. Because like
no.
I'm saying the reason why I wouldn't
But-
pay $30 is because we don't
Okay,
know how long
I
the
get
length
it.
of it is. And then but like you said, you definitely got screwed off of a 10-hour game for $70. Like I'm not saying that the game
Yeah.
like Village you should pay for it, but would you pay $70 for it is the question. And obviously that's
So-
no.
Right. Reddit is saying Well, I would have paid $30 or like $25 for the village.
Yeah,
Like
there's a
that's
limit.
yeah, sure. That would be
Yeah.
a bang for your buck. So no one knows how long the games are yet, but based on the trophy list, this is Reddit, there are 5 worlds in each game. And typically for platformers, there are 4 to 5 levels in each world. So they're trying to do the math. Like if you don't die and you just can go straight across, equates to 20 to 25 levels in total. If it takes you, let's say, 15 minutes to beat each level,
It's still
and
it's
that's
still
without
assuming with
dying or
it, yeah.
trying, right, it would be anywhere from at the least 5 hours up to 25 hours. But if it's 15 minutes to beat each level within the world, they're saying 5 to 6 hours. But again, we still don't actually know.
Yeah. So I
You know
mean,
what I
like,
mean?
yeah. This is a game that I think like, would be interesting. This would be a game on my wish list. But to say I'm going to spend $30 because like out of all the games this video just said inside the Steam Next Fest, there's more games I would be more interested in to play on that than I
Right.
would be spending for this. And that's not knocking the game. It's just a matter of priorities and a matter of like I don't think that I would get my money's worth for this personally. But it looks
Yeah.
good. It definitely looks good. You know. What about you, Smitty?
Honestly, I think it's
sorry.
priced
Yeah.
well. But
Well, for
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I mean, it's fine, but again, I'm not gonna. There's way too many other games that I would pick up or am currently playing
Mhm.
before getting this. This would have to be something super cheap, like Kitty was saying, like something on Humble Bundle or something like that, where
just
I'm
check
able to get
into.
it for a grace price.
Mhm.
Price, yeah. But I mean, again, the game, and that's not a knock on the games. The games look fantastic. It look fun. This is the season for a game, for something like this to come out. So I totally get it. But and again, we not knowing exactly how long the game is, I think at that price point, I mean, you could drop it $10 and I think it would be more appealing. I still wouldn't get it, but it would be more appealing, I think, and I think it would open it up to more people possibly getting it.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, it's like I said. I mean, like I said, if you think if it's up your alley, go for it, man. This is yeah. See, on YouTube, a person named Notorious Pizza says, "Wait for it on sale," and I totally agree. That's what, and and it's not that the fact that we're saying in any way that this game isn't worth it in any way. I'm just saying that there's just way too many better things and priorities towards it. It looks awesome, but then when you see it on sale, then that's the time you want to snatch it up. Especially when you see like what's when there's a Steam sale going to happen, like something like that.
Yeah.
This would be the perfect opportunity to do it. But yeah, that's like it's definitely cool. Same thing for Terrifier. If someone said Terrifier, the Terrifier game that we saw last week, said that game is going to be $30. If it's going to be $30, no, thank you. That would be like that would be good. You remember what's the name of that really good game that just came out this week? Neva. That game.
Oh yeah.
It's like 4 hours long, and I believe it was, I want to say $15 or $20. But now
that's not bad at all.
I think when you hit around a $20 price, like a $20 max, I think that's fair even for a like artsy game like what Neva is, because I think Neva is one of those games.
Is
like
it Neva or Neva?
I always call it Neva. It's tomato, to be honest with you. I've never been correct.
It's the same people that did what, Briss?
Yeah. They are. They are the same people. But but that'd be a great game. Which, by the way, if y'all have not touched that, y'all should definitely play that if you love those kind of games. Very good game. Yeah. So that's cool. I mean, but we'll see where this comes out. Oh, it's out now. So we're good.
It is. So get your spooky on, you guys.
Awesome. I know. Well, if you get a chance to play,
Neva, I believe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Never gonna get it. Sorry.
Yeah. But folks, thank you for watching and listening to the CFG Gamecast episode number 240. We really appreciate it, and thank you for being a part of the conversation as always. We will be back again next week. We have a brand new time, as you can tell. We are now going to be we're going to try to start streaming at 2 p.m. Central Time, or 12 p.m. Pacific Time, and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So from now on, because we had to get jobs. So we got to pay the bills, unfortunately. So, but guys, if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We do release it on the beginning of each and every week. So there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Guys, also be sure to check out be sure to like, follow, subscribe on our YouTube channel, the CFG channel, for more. We are close to 500. Once we get to 500, I think we can be able to start monetizing, by the way, so keep that in mind. That'll be freaking awesome. So that's going to be really awesome. And guys, go to our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com, for some awesome, great content as always. So once again, this is Davis, Lex, and Smitty signing out. Y'all take it easy.
Okay, later, bye-bye. What happened?
That not? Oh, I forgot to
What
record.
happened?
Stop the record button. I was gonna show.
Oh,
I'm just
my
kidding.
fucking
No,
God.
no,
My
no.
heart
I
Are
was,
you-
dropped into my chest.
Morning, kitty.
I was going to.
Drinking
No,
some coffee.
I forgot to do. I was wanted to do the director voice again. And I'll be like, okay, let's go scrub and see you later, bro.
That would have been good. We can redo the ending real fast if you want. You just splice it real fast.
Nah,
Aw.
we're doing that. Although I will make a
Nit-
clip of that. That's just gonna be fun. That's just
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Notorious. Yeah, I think all three of us think like the less time there is for gameplay, even with side quests, less money. Especially for me with Resident Evil Village. I'm sorry, 10 hours, and like I went more time because I kept dying and like chatting with my viewers. So like I was taking my sweet time. Other people were like beating it in like 6 to 8 hours, and they were like, "Wait,
I believe
what?"
it.
Yeah, I can
I want to say it was like 70 or maybe 80. I felt like it was a little more.
Okay,
Or
guys.
Adam accidentally bought me one.
Here's
yeah.
a question that I'm going to put out to chat and to y'all too, by the way.
Okay.
Like what is like the game that, like, the shortest game that you paid, but you paid the most for it? Like what you did with Resident Evil for $70, but it was like a 10-hour game. The one, yeah, the one that the example that I remember, and I'm an OG, I was a PS2 game from Square Enix called The Bouncer. That game was $60. No, $50 at the time, and it only took me. The game lasted 45 minutes.
What?
Yes.
I would have been pissed.
The game lasted 45 freaking minutes. I remember that vividly because of the
Did you
blind
say PS2?
PS2, PlayStation 2.
Were games normally $60 for PlayStation
Blind
2?
50. It was $50 back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah. Blind Rage. That lives in my head rent free still to this day. Like,
that
because
can't be it. That can't be it. It can't be over.
You had no idea. There was no new game plus. There was no like additional thing. All there was that the only thing that you had was you could choose a different character, because there's 3 characters you could choose from, and it's just a beat 'em up. It's a really nice looking beat 'em up. That game
absolutely not
got me. Yeah, it was fit, like, because they were like, oh, this is Square Enix. This is the time when Square Enix couldn't do no wrong, because Square Enix was on that high from the PlayStation 1.
Yep.
And then boom, it was like, oh my God, this was the worst.
Apparently they
remember
can
that.
do wrong.
The one most recent was Animal Well. Oh, Animal Well, really? Is this short? Animal Well?
We were
short?
just talking about that.
Is Animal
I
Well
didn't know
short?
that, but it's free though, right?
Yeah. That no, I don't know.
On
They're
Game
free.
Pass.
Yeah, we were talking about that about 20
They
minutes
shadow
ago.
dropped.
Notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shadow dropped it.
Do you know what's actually
Which
kind of
you-
funny?
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. No, go for it, Lex.
I'm gonna say, and I didn't finish this game because it pissed me off so much. Granted, I did not have my colorblind glasses, so maybe that would have changed things. But as the two of you remember, everyone thought I would love this game, begged me to play it. I finally played it, fucking hated it. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Apparently, it's an 8-hour game. Didn't realize that. And now I'm curious how much it was when it was first released, because I played it within like that month that it was released. You know, like it hadn't been out for at least 30 days at that point. So
wait.
yeah, that one pissed me off. I didn't finish it, but I couldn't see anything, so
Oh, okay. Well, see, but then
it
again,
was a
though,
me
see,
problem, not a
back
them
in
problem.
okay, so I'm talking about like what's it called? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Notorious Pizza. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So like no. What's it called? But she said like games were expensive back then. Games were cheaper back then because because technically on the original Super Nintendo, games were hitting more than what we're paying now. They were hitting like games were hitting $80 to $90 a case sometimes. Yeah. So like
it was kind of crazy.
So if you could imagine the fact that like with inflation now of what an $80 $90 game was back in 1992, Street Fighter 2 came out at $80. Like when it first came out. I was just like, yeah,
that's
crazy.
That's why we didn't have a Nintendo, because my mom, I remember my parents, I could hear them arguing in the bedroom. I was so upset that like my grandpa got it for my cousins who lived with him. I was like, if grandpa has it, like we should be able to afford that. I didn't know that we were that kind of middle class. And my parents, my mom was crying to my dad, like we could buy her the console and she would get one game for the entire year because we can't afford it and her health insurance. So they didn't get me one. They got me a Game Boy Color instead, like a couple years later, and I was okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But my neighbors who tried to take like personal loans out with my parents, like on a weekly basis, and get them to buy Christmas presents for all their children, they had a Nintendo, and I didn't understand it. Yeah,
that's insane.
Yeah, Stugat says Animal Well still Animal Well was about 10 hours. Like I didn't know that.
How much was it? I'm curious.
Animal Well can't be. I thought it was free.
It just came out. Well,
I think
is it?
I know it's on Game Pass, I believe. They shadow dropped it, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming they shadow dropped it on Game Pass.
Okay, so wait, but if you had to buy, but you had to have Game Pass. But if you didn't have Game Pass, it cost something then. And
you're right.
Well,
your soul.
$24.99.
$24.99. Okay.
I don't know.
I couldn't do it. Nope.
I don't know. Wow, this game looks interesting though.
I'm probably okay with that.
Yeah, if it's free, if it's like game, if it's definitely a Game Pass game, I will say. What was it? Neva? How much was Neva?
$20 for Amnesia:
$20.
The Dark Descent.
Oh God. No. I have a Nintendo, Sega Master System, PlayStation 2 sitting on the shelf next to me. All the PlayStation 1s died on my brother. All of them did? Wow. And my brother has a Super Nintendo. You know, somewhere, you know what's funny? I have, okay, so I know y'all can't see it. Let me see if I can see it, if I can change it to camera 1.
Neva was a game I wanted to play this year. How dare you, hands?
So let me, actually, I gotta get some stuff. So I got so when I went to Japan.
What do you gotta do? Because I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because I gotta get ready for work.
Yeah, then you can leave, Smitty.
I could. All right. I love you guys.
You can leave.
Take it easy.
Love you.
Yeah, Smitty has to
Bye,
go.
buddy.
He told me to fuck off.
Have a good day, work.
I did not say that, but we'll go with that. Let's switch to 2-panel.
It's your version of it.
2-panel. There we go. 2-panel better. Yeah. So the I went when I went to Japan. I went to a store that was closing down, and went to a Japanese store that was closing down, and then they were selling a GameCube for $5, and then I was like, I can't say no to this. I had to buy it.
Why not?
Yeah. And then,
I have adult money. Buy adult things.
You know, adult money is $5. It's just like I was just like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. But then I also like after I was leaving, I saw in the glass case it was a Virtual Boy. If anyone remembers those.
Yes.
And they were selling that. They were selling that for $25. And then I was like, these people clearly do not care what they have. Yeah, but it is amazing. Yeah, exactly. It's freaking insane. We had the PlayStation 1 graveyard that was simply consoles that seemed to not last out. PlayStation 1s were notorious. Those disc drives were just terrible. They were atrocious. To be fair, that was like generation 1 of CD player. You didn't get oh no, I got it. It's standing right. Hold on, let me get it.
Oh, he got it. When I worked at Circuit City, I for the first year that I was a fire dog technician, most of my walk-in repairs were for PlayStation 1 CD drives. Yep. I'm trying to find out how much Animal Well is on Steam. $24.99 USD. This is cute. Who's snoring? Being loud. I can hear. Not you. It's Jitsi. I can hear her.
All right, here we go.
Mm.
It had the stand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the little Virtual Boy stand and everything. Like it even had the case. So I kept the case. I still have it.
Nice. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Virtual Boy controller. And this was so that, and then here's this said $9.99. Yeah, $9.99 in Japan, but it was half off, so it was $5. So I was like, I gotta get this. So yeah, so I mean, it was
She's
like
so loud, Nightmare.
yeah. I have to like when you go to Japan, you can probably find these crazy deals for like all these old classic systems. Like I think I bought a Super Famicom copy of Chrono Trigger just for nostalgia for like $3.
My friend, my childhood best friend, anytime I talk to her, she's like, I still have your Sega Genesis and my kids still play it and they take such good care of it. I can't ask for it back at this point, even though every time we talk, she says that, but then we'll hang out a week or two later. She doesn't bring it with her, so I'm not going to ask for it. They're enjoying it and they're respecting it and taking care of it. Like, I can't say, hey, give me my 30-year-old or 30 years that I've had that system back, like that's not fair. So I think I'm just gonna look for a Sega at some point, but also I can't.
You might be lucky to find Sega.
So
well, yeah, I have a Sega somewhere around here too, and Sega CD 32X. I don't think I have the 32X anymore. No reason to have the 32X. That was garbage. That was just a garbage thing. But I do
Sega. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
Sega has like one of my favorite games of all time, and they just remade it and released it, and I can't play it, but it's a game about an opossum, and it's pretty great. It's called Rocket Knight Adventures. It's fantastic. If you've never, hell yeah, I love Rocket Knight.
It was like a little. Was he like a possum or something?
He's an opossum.
Yeah, like in a
he fights
outfit.
pigs. Yeah.
All right, Kitty. Thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, so we're going to be rating anyways. I think it's your turn, Lex.
Yes, and I have to switch my laundry, so good time. And I think the trash man is now out of the neighborhood. Let me reload Twitch.
They just recently made a remake. They recently just made a remaster or something for it recently, like about a year or two ago. So it was actually pretty cool. Rocket Knight.
Yeah, Adam bought it for me in the last like 3 months, and I've tried playing it a couple times, and it hurts my hand too much because you have to like slide him to like get over certain things, and it kind of hurts. Let's raid. Let me make sure he's still on, because my luck he would not be on. Let me copy and paste it because I didn't realize that they had all the underscores and things. It looks like he's still on. The original cookie. Rocket Knight's fantastic. Okay, and I know I beat it multiple times, and for some reason the save for my Sega, if I didn't go back and play within a week, I had to start over. Maybe it was a my system kind of issue, but I know I beat it multiple times, but I don't remember the last like 5 bosses before like the big finale, and I don't remember what the finale is like either.
Okay, I'll raid to the original cookie. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. It was really awesome. Okay, perfect. Guys, thank you on YouTube, Stu, and also Pizza. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, it was great to see y'all here. We will be back again next week around the same time. So like I said, we moved over to earlier on Saturday. It's gonna be 2 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Pacific, and 3 p.m. Eastern. So we're gonna try that for a little bit and see how that's gonna be. So guys, thank you so much, and we'll raid out to the original cookie. So guys, we'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Oh, it'd be helpful if I do the raid command. Would be great, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there
Yep.
we go.
That would be helpful. I get to
This
go
channel
cuddle
is
with Chapel
intended
and
for
take a nap.
mature audiences. I love that.
Oh, keep
Right.
going with the Law and Order.
Ba-boom.
No, you gotta say it though.
Nope, too late. I didn't. It was over.
It's a special
Stop the
victims
stream.
unit.